Let's start with the Asari colony.
Faster
Goodbye.
than light jump successful.
One's a garden world. Who are we taking with us? I think I want Edie and let's take Caden. Ooh, 12 points. Well, it's already in cryo. Shooting concussive shot. Increased recharge speed by 35%. Increased force and damage to frozen targets by 100%. Well, there's no chance I'm going to switch. Well, I might. Actually, let's do that. It's probably not a bad idea. Power concussive shot with the properties of the active ammo power, enabling it to burn, freeze, disrupt, warp, or pierce armor. That's pretty cool. Increase damage to organics by 100% over 10 seconds. Increase force by 50%. Ooh. Those both sounded good, but I'll go with that. I'll hold the last one.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
Asari High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat-Yakshi monastery.
Ardat-Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat-Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't, or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics, and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Magnified biotics, eh? Great. What's our strategy?
If there was a chance the Ardat-Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat-Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat-Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat-Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat-Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Find Asari commandos.
The C-111 Skyline shuttle is exuding heat, indicating recent use.
Thanks, Edie. That was beneficial.
The elevator appears non-functional.
Listen,
Well,
there's a
that-
lot more than one.
didn't sound great.
Did you hear something?
Stay sharp.
What was that? Oh man. What is going on here? To our staff and students, attached to the very is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore list later this week. Please see Matriarch Galley or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jathara. Start making people wake up early and they go insane.
Reapers. Explains why Asari High Command never heard back from their commandos.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat-Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with a nav point location for a bomb. It's planted inside the monastery's Great Hall.
Whoa, drastic. I'd like the Asari to wipe something out unless it saves more lives than it costs.
Ardat-Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Okay, so that's the way to the Great Hall. Let's go back this way. A reminder, Students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extraneous communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we can do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galahad. Alright, so what the heck is going on around here?
I heard something. I, tripped. Sorry.
Damn it, Caden. Signature. Oh. Well, I was jumping this to see if there's anything to collect over here. I didn't realize it was the way we needed to go.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
You know each other? That's wild. So, why are you here?
I know the monastery well. My daughters live here, and I came to find them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat-Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Faller and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
I think I might have brought the wrong team. Okay.
This was likely the Reaper's initial attack site.
Think the monastery got any warning?
Few signs of resistance. I'd say very little warning.
I don't know if Caden's different, but in the first game, I did not play with him very often. If I remember correctly, he was only able to use a pistol and his biotic powers.
What is that?
How am I supposed to know what it is if I can't find it? Oh no, that's the Ardat-Yakshi. More?
That Asari has undergone Reaper conversion. We will have to inform Asari High Command.
Reaper Ardat-Yakshi. Oh god.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat-Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat-Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat-Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Oh, take the time we gotta take.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Despite this destruction, most of the damage to the monastery is cosmetic.
Really?
A remarkable amount of this complex is structurally intact. For now.
Yeah. Structurally intact until you decide to blow it up. That wasn't worth investing in. Yeah, it was. Just picked up armor there. I mean, it's not the first time I picked up armor. But I highly doubt it's going to be better than what we already have. I had that issue with the second game too, where pretty much all the armor I buy just was worse stats. Jethro. I had a new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Flora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at our guards. We're lucky. Flora wasn't here for that. The Justicar code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Flora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Cutthra. I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Lycia. I'm approving everyone but Giannis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse candidate, a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that. Pray it's not Giannis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Dacia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Giannis matures, she won't be among them. Oh. Bench.
It doesn't feel right seeing dead soldiers in a monastery.
Ardat-Yakshi are dangerous. The Asari felt compelled to take action.
Really? Feels more like they ignored this place until it became a liability for the war.
Sounds about right.
The bomb appears intact.
So does Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Wait. Now we got us too?
We're clear.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
We passed the... it still died.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Ooh. Why does she have the death there?
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Why did I make them work?
We are not your slaves. Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat-Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much... Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery...
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falaire rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falaire, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
Surprised anything's left standing. Would have thought they would have wanted a bomb big enough to destroy the whole place.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat-Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the Monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead. Farewell, Commander.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alright, let's see what the girls have to say.
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding a door anyway? Who's gonna break regs right now?
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked with Moreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay. The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander? Commander?
Commander? Commander? Go talk to Chakwa. I don't know why I just took the long way around.
May I speak with you, Commander?
No.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Okay.
Commander?
Game night? Samantha Trainer. Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilians. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Okay. Found something. Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here. Miranda. Citadel. Interview your cabin. Diana Adler. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. Knew the council personally? If you need some time alone and don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Jack. Meet me at the bar. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rations so they don't burn out. Oh, rotations. So they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. ANN alert. News article on Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper occupied colony of Elysium, was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Agdashilu, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashilu had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Hope lives. Erdnut Bakara. Commander, I'm writing you from Kelphic Valley on Tushanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across an entire planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and headache it might bring. While I don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. Man. The rest of my life will be devoted to traveling to Shanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard in nearly 2,000 years. There is a reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget.